Hey book friends, welcome to my channel. Today I've got a few things that I wanted to share with you. I'm going to do my wrap up from February and let you know all the books that I read this month. And then I'm also going to do my haul from this month as well. It's kind of ridiculous, but I've had more in other months, so I guess it's not that bad. You guys may have seen on my Instagram that I'm going to Disneyland next week. Well, I leave tomorrow morning. I'm super excited. Cannot wait. So let's just jump right in. Had a pretty good month for reading. I got through, I think the total count is 7 books right now, and if I finish the audiobook I'm working on, which I probably will, that'll be 8 books this month. But I do offset that by audiobook, so while I'm cleaning, while I'm packing for Disneyland, or working on shop items for my Etsy store, I will pop in an audiobook and just go to town on it. So I'm kind of ashamed at how much I've actually listened to this month, but let's just jump right in. So the first book I read this month was Let Me Be a Woman by Elizabeth Elliot, and obviously you can tell this thing is old, but it's a fantastic book that is written from the perspective of Elizabeth to her daughter who's going to be married, and it just talks a lot about what it's like to be a Christian woman, and kind of advice that she was giving to her daughter, and I just find it chock full of really awesome truths that I want to embrace as a woman myself. Some of it is kind of dated, so you kind of have to read past that, but I always enjoy it, and it's something that I want to read again and again. Okay, next we have Unblemished by Sarah Ella. I loved this book, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I raved about it like nonstop, multiple times. But it was so good, and I just found by the end of it that I was racing through pages, not sure what was going to happen. Oh, there's so much I could say, but I won't because I don't want to spoil anything. So you definitely should go grab your own copy if you haven't read it yet. Her second one, I cannot remember the name. I will post it below somewhere around in here when I edit this video. But definitely, this is a must read. And next, okay, so Guilty Pleasure. I love Murder, She Wrote. Like, hardcore fan. I think I want to be Jessica Fletcher when I grow up someday. Anyways, so these are just fun, light, easy read books. My parents love these too, so they always send me all the books that they've finished, and they're like, read these and then give them to someone else. So I did finish this, wasn't super happy with the ending. It was just sad. There was just so much sadness. I posted a short little review on Goodreads, so if you're interested, go check it out. But I'm already on to another one. They're just kind of play some more ever, read a few pages here and there. So next, I read The Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. This was also a reread for me. This is the second time I've gone through it, and I found even more things to relate to this time around. It's a very interesting concept for the book. It's written from the perspective of an uncle to his nephew, but there's a twist. The uncle is actually a devil, and so is the nephew, or the type of devil. And the uncle's name is Screwtape. So he's actually giving advice to his nephew on how to better tempt humans. Such an interesting concept. But yeah, as I'm reading through it, I'm able to kind of see, from the opposite perspective of things, and it's a really great read. I would definitely recommend it. It will take you to kind of alter your perspective on things. So if you like things like that, definitely read it. Next, I read, let's see what was next. I read The Host. Finally, I have had this book for so long, and I actually audiobooked it. Audiobooked? We're gonna make that a thing. I audiobooked it, but I have the book as well, so I'm able to kind of just look through and enjoy it as a book. It was such a great story though. I so enjoyed it, and one of my new favorite OTPs. Spoiler! Is Wanderer and Ian. So good. Just a fantastic story. I have not even seen the movie, so I'll probably see that next just to kind of continue the high of the book. Am I the only one who does that? Because yeah. But yeah, fantastic story, definitely recommend it. Then there were a few books that I read that I don't actually have tangible copies of. They were on my Kindle. First one I read was Daughter of the Pirate King, and it was fantastic. It is a new release, so it's coming out the 28th, and I am super excited because I want to get a physical copy of it. I enjoyed it that much. It's kind of your, I wouldn't say typical, but kind of a typical pirate story. But there's definitely a twist to it that I really enjoyed. I won't mention it here, so no spoilers. But I love the relationship of the two main characters. I love the main character. You know, sometimes you can get bogged down when you're in someone's perspective for a long time and you're just like, oh. Anyways, I didn't feel any of that with this main character, Alosa. And I just really love the pacing of the whole story. There were times when you think it could be kind of repetitive or maybe like a lull is coming. And I was like, oh, I don't want to read through this, whatever. And then like the next page, something would happen, which would pull me through to the next chapter and the next chapter after that, etc. I stayed up late reading this often and was super happy to finish it. So you guys should definitely check it out. Then I did 2 more audiobooks. I love David Baldacci. I love his writing. It is just so engaging to me. There's something that just like the fast-paced nature of it just pulls me through. I read Zero Day, which is the beginning of his John Puller series, and then I did The Forgotten, and I'm now listening to The Escape. So if I do finish The Escape, which I think I probably will by the end of this month, I will have read 8 books, which is really awesome. Yeah. But yeah, it's a great series, fast-paced. It's following the life of John Puller, who I love Baldacci's main characters because they're just so like dense in a really great way. Like dense as in like lots of layers, not dense as in like not smart. But they're very well crafted. I love that he has a cat named AWOL. I love that he has this family dynamic that he does. I won't give anything away, but John Puller is just a great character who really has drawn me into this series. And Baldacci just writes so no nonsense. It's just like, and this is what happened, and it's suspenseful and great. So if you like stuff like that, thrillers, military thrillers, you will definitely enjoy this series. I'm well on my way to finishing it really soon, so I'll keep you guys posted. Lastly is my book haul for February. I got more books than I expected, and I did slightly go against my book buying ban, but not because I had a gift card for Amazon. So the last, I think it's 3 books in my haul here were all from a gift card. So actually, most of these were from my gift cards. I didn't spend as much as I could have, which is key, right? So started off, I got Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth. I realize this is kind of becoming a controversial book, and I have just like tuned everything out. Not that I don't care, but more along the lines of if you guys follow any of my reviews on my blog or on my Goodreads page, I almost always say I don't read the back of books. I don't even want to know what books are about sometimes because I would rather let the author take me through that journey to tell me what it's about. So with Carve the Mark, I know that it's a sci-fi, and I know that it's like set in space, which is a sci-fi, but I like know nothing else, and I'm okay with that because I want to find out for myself. I've heard snippets of like issues that there may or may not be, but I don't care. I just want to read it because it's a book, and I will make the decision for myself whether I like it or not. So, got this guy. So to complete my collection, I picked up these 3 books. The first one is From the Start. Yay, Melissa Tagg. She's so fun. I love this girl. This is the first in her Walker family series, and I have read it, and I have the other 2 in the series as well, but I didn't own the physical copy, and I had to have it. So there's that guy. And then she also had another series. Well, I guess it's a series duology. I don't really know. I'm not sure if they're interlinked or not, but Made to Last and Here to Stay. I knew that I wanted to read them because I love her writing, so I had to add these. And plus they were on a huge sale, so it was worth it. And then I received The Memory of You by Catherine West. Catherine West is such a sweetheart, and I've been on her kind of street team for a while now. Her previous book, this is the second in that kind of like compilation. I don't know if they're linked. Again, I don't want to read the back because I don't want to know. But this is the second book I got from her. Thank you from Thomas Nelson. And then we get into the 3 splurges that I did on my gift card. And I'm so excited. So I got the Valiant. Yay! I absolutely love Roman culture. I have a thing for ancient Egyptian culture, Roman culture, and kind of like Greece, you know, mythology, that type of thing. So I saw the cover first of all, and I didn't know anything about it. I still kind of don't know anything about it because, again, no reading the back. But it just looked so good, and I read the first few pages in a bookstore last week, and I was just like, I need to get this. Let's see. Empress of a Thousand Skies. I have not heard anything about this. I've just seen it around, and I like sci-fi, sky, moon, sci-fi-ishness, so I bought it. I hope I don't regret that, but we'll see. Oh, there goes my books. And Starfall. So I have the first one. Oh gosh, where is it? Here, let's unite you. I have Starflight, so I figured I might as well get Starfall while I have a gift card. And again, I haven't read this yet. I'm terrible. I have so many books in my TBR, which you'll know from the last video that I posted, my terrifying TBR, but intimidating TBR. But I had to get the second book so that I can like run right into it after I finish this first guy. So got that. That was more than enough for February, and obviously my list is growing of the books that I need to read. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. I would love to hear from you. What was one book you loved in February, and what is one book on your TBR that you're really looking forward to for March? I'm headed off to Disneyland tomorrow, but I will let you guys know how things are going via my Instagram. If you don't follow me already, I would love to see you over there. DM me if you want to chat. I just have a lot of fun on Instagram, love taking pictures of books. And also subscribe to my channel if you would. I love to have you guys here, and I love interacting with you. I'm desperately looking for more people to follow too, so if you've got a BookTube channel, link me below so that I can come check it out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Have a bookish day. No. I might be well on my way there, minus the whole murder part. I don't know. But, well, I mean, I do know. There hasn't been any murders. No murdering. Yeah. No, that's too much. Too far. Things, I don't even know at this point. Let's see, can I carry them all? Oh.